All right, so this is like my 5th time recording this, and I'm not gonna stop it this time. We're just gonna go through it. So this is an introduction to my channel. I am 27 years old. My name is Tyler Quick. I have not done anything in my life that I feel like is worth a damn. I'm overweight. I'm not that happy. I got a really good family, but it's honestly that's about it. I got a really good family, got some really good friends, and I have dreams. I just haven't been able to actually get the balls to be disciplined enough to grab them. So I did something drastic. I'm going on a 2-ish month trip, a camping trip. The goal is, it's more of a hiking trip, and then one of the benefits of the trip is I get to camp. I love camping. I'm a big camper. So I'm doing 78 total hikes. I just completed my very first hike today. I recorded that. I'll probably post it after this. It was, let me just get the exact number. It was 5.1 miles for 2 hours. My very first one. My very first hike on this trip. I keep talking about that, but I didn't actually stay what the trip was. So it's a 3-month-ish, probably 2.5 to be honest, because I started a little late, around the western part of America. And if anybody's seen that one photo, the one dude, he posted a photo of a road trip around the coast of Cali, goes all the way up through Montana. It's like a big circle. I'm somewhat doing something similar to that, but I'm mainly hitting national parks. So I got it right here. I'm starting here in Flagstaff. Right now I'm parked out at REI. I just got myself some bear spray because I had an encounter with a bear last night. Well, neighbor had an encounter with a bear last night. He came into his camp and he came and told me about it this morning. So I need to get this anyway. Might as well get it immediately, right? Shout out to my mom for that. So, where was I? So I'm in Flagstaff. That's where I'm starting. So Flagstaff, up to Utah, Colorado, then Wyoming, Idaho, Montana. Then, I'll be doing Wyoming, Montana, then Idaho, and then Washington, Oregon, down to California, into Nevada, back into Arizona. So I'll be multiple states. I'll be doing 78 different hikes, and the goal is to be 3 months. Now, today is the 6th, July 6th. I was supposed to start about 2 weeks ago. Things happened, trying to get everything ready. It's a very big trip. I didn't want to make a mistake, so I stayed home, prepped. And even then, I still forgot something. I gotta go back on the 15th, back down to the valley, grab some more stuff that I forgot, to then go back up to Utah. Hopefully grabbing one of my buddies. We'll see how that goes. That'd be cool. I won't name drop him yet. Hopefully he joins the videos. But this is me. This is me trying to change my life in a drastic way and then putting it online, because I feel like that's going to force me to be even more accountable with myself. As you can tell, I'm overweight. I'm not skinny. You want to say I'm skinny, I'll tell you that. I used to be in great shape. I wouldn't say great. I used to be in really good shape. I lost that. Depression, whatever excuses you want to ball and bunch up and then eat and make yourself feel better, is exactly what happened. I just ate away all my problems. I was a fucking loser. Smoked, did drugs, ate my problems away. All of that stops now. I'm now quitting weed. I've been smoking weed since I was like 16 years old. Quitting weed, quitting any other drugs I've done. I won't talk about that, but any other recreational drugs. Quitting everything. I'm not going to drink. I'm only going to be focusing on my trip for the next couple months. I'm only going to be focusing on weight loss and getting myself in a mental state that I'm proud of and a physical state that I'm proud of. Now, there's multiple reasons I'm doing this, but specifically there's 2. As you can tell, I have a Luffy shirt on. I am a nerd. I'm a fucking nerd. I love anime. I love One Piece specifically. Also, I'm a big fan of Naruto. Shout out to Kakashi. But I am a massive nerd. I got into this One Piece trading card game about a year and a half ago. My one dream, my one goal in that whole card game was to get my invite to nationals. I've always wanted that chance to get there, just to get to Nats. Well, I decided that wasn't going to happen. So it is what it is. I've tried. I was going to put this trip, getting myself in better shape and mentally, ahead of trying to accomplish that goal. I sold all my cards, so got out of the whole TCG space. Without remembering it, I signed up for a store championship. Store championship is just like it's just a bigger locals. It's practically all it is. Well, there was over 100 people there, or just about 100 people. I completely forgot I signed up for this. 4 or 5 days before the event, I got a notification that I signed up for it. I'm like, oh crap, I don't even have a deck. I don't have anything to play. Well, then in comes my friend, Jake. He allowed me to play his fully altered, fully done out OP15 Luffy, so yellow Luffy. I went there. I only started playing it since relatively like Thursday, maybe a week before that. I've had like 1 or 2 locals under my belt with it. Wasn't really that much of trying at all. I was honestly just there to have fun. It was my last hoorah, my last chance to get my invite. And I did it. I got 5th place. I'll put in the photo right here. I got 5th place. The cool thing about this is that my best friend got 4th. So one of my really close friends got 4th place. So we were right next to each other when the photo was taken. We got our invite to nationals, and it's really funny how that worked out. I was quitting. I was leaving it. I decided that this wasn't gonna work out, and I quit. And I let it there. I left it there. I was like, okay, I'm gonna focus on this. And then the very last time I go have some fun and just shoot the shit and just see all my buddies for one last time, I get 5th place out of I think it was like 102 people. Maybe it was like 99, something like that. It's just around 100 people. I got 5th place. I lost 1 round. It was Red Green Luffy for all the One Piece TCG players. Good player. He's a good player. I made a mistake. I could have won that if I healed. I would have had an extra life. It doesn't matter. I lost. But that didn't really matter, because at the end of the day, I still got 5th place. I still got exactly what I wanted. So it kind of motivated me to do this even more. I don't want to be the stereotypical card player who's so overweight, out of shape, and just disgusting and smells like doo-doo and just dirty, ugly looking people. Unfortunately, it happens, but that's just the stereotypical card player. Overweight, disgusting, smells. I don't want to be any of that. So, I'm doing this to not only fix myself, make myself mentally more stable, fix myself physically, but I also want to be an exception to the rule, an exception to the stereotypical nerd. So, I believe I can do it. I believe I can win. I believe I can do well. I want to be up on that podium, and I don't want to be a fat fucking slob. Don't want to be. Then to top it off, that's the number 1 rule. I mean, the number one reason. Number 2 reason, I want to join the military. So I've been an electrician, quote unquote, because I'm not licensed, but I've been an electrician in the state of Arizona. You can do electrical work without having a license. I've been an electrician, more of like a glorified installer, for the last 6 years. It's been something that I actually thoroughly enjoy doing, and I really, really like electrical work, but I'm not able to take it as a career and move it forward. So that's where the military comes in. So I have a military family. My brother's in the military. I was in it at one point. I want to go back. Can't do that with this. Or freaking flabby and shit. You can't do that like that. So this goal, this whole trip, is to get me back into shape, physically and mentally. It's to prepare myself for September, to prepare myself, because I believe I'm already good enough for September. I'm already there. And I think unlocking myself mentally and making myself confident in my body will allow me to actually play better, will allow me to perform better. And I'm a religious person. I believe in God. And I think that if I can achieve this, that I can achieve that. And that He will bless me and He will help me. If that's how it's supposed to be, if that's what it's going to happen, this is how I'm going to be able to get there. It won't be just showing up in September and playing. It'll be months in advance, working on myself and getting stuff done to where that I will then be blessed with being able to win in September. We'll see what happens. But I'm excited. I'm very excited. And then, like, this is my first time doing social media, so of course it's probably gonna be a little awkward, a little weird, but I cannot wait. So today was my very first day, my very first hike, and man, I am dead. I was planning to do 3 miles. I ended up doing 5. Don't know where my want to do that came from, but I was happy with it. It felt it felt really good. But anyways, back on the electrical stuff. So my goal is to not only lose weight, get in shape, physically and mentally, do well in September. I also want to join the military. So let's say I do well in September. Let's say I win. I get first place. I am now qualified for Worlds. I just made $200,000 in product stuff. Sell it, etc. So just made like 200 grand. I will go to Worlds in February. When I get back from Worlds, I will go to the military. That's my goal. I want to become a 12 Romeo, which is an interior electrician in the Army. To being an interior electrician, they will help you get your journeyman's license. So when I do get out, I will be able to become an actual certified electrician. I'll have all the certifications already. I'll be able to be a journeyman. I can then get hired on with a company or start my own and be a legit electrician. That is my goal. I'm 27 years old and I don't have much of a career. I don't feel like I've done much. And this is my attempt to get out of this fucking rat hole that I've been in, this slump of depression, this slump of bullshit, and to escape from it. Yeah, so that's me. So my name's Tyler Quick again. I hope you can follow along on my journey and support me in whatever way you can. I'm just excited. So I guess I gotta say, whatever YouTuber and everyone that's trying to do their account, don't forget to like or subscribe, comment. I never thought I would say those words. This is so weird of me, but I feel like this will be organic. Maybe someone will relate. But